For more detailed videos, subscribe to Cisco Coppage LLC.com. This tutorial is designed to teach you how to print a shortage annex inside of GCSS Army. Before we get into the lesson, there are some key points that need to be discussed. The first key point is that the shortage annex will not be documented on a DA 2062 form. It will be documented on a 2020 material issue slip. The second key point is that the shortage annex needs to be in the release status to be able to print it. So if your shortage annex is still in the created status where you see CRTD, then you will not be able to print the shortage annex. It has to be in the release status. If it's still created, it has not been released for MRP to pick up those items that are on that shortage annex. So whether those items are component of end items or basic issue items, MRP will not be able to pick those items up until they are released. The third key point is that GCSS Army is driven by transaction codes. This is different from PBIS. The transaction code India Whiskey 32 is used to access the shortage annex inside of the system. From the unit supply menu, we're going to select the component management tab, and then we select the transaction code IW38. IW38 will show you all of your shortages that you created in the system or the shortages that migrated from PBIS. So within India Whiskey 38, if you want to see your historical and completed shortages, make sure you put a check mark in the space provided. Also, if you notice the order type, your order type should read PB01, Property Book 01 Work Orders. In the main work center, we're going to search by the UIC. So if you want to pull up all of your shortages in the system, make sure you put your UIC in the main work center space. In the period field, we're going to clear out this first date so we can bring it up to today's date. And then we're going to scroll this all the way down to the bottom. And if you look at that layout under the other section, we have to change the layout so that we can get this report to produce the property book shortages and not the PM01s. Your PM01s or your plant maintenance 01 work orders, those are provided by the maintenance section. So if you want to see your property book 01 work orders, you have to make sure you specify and change the layout. So we're going to select the search help. And then we're going to select the IW39 PB01 unit supply component shortage annex layout. So our layout has changed. We can scroll this report back up. Again, you will need to know your main work center. You can clear out that first period field so you can bring everything back up to today's date. And then that order type is PB01. So after you double check you have all of your correct information in there, you can go ahead and select the execute icon. So these are a list of all of the shortages. So I'm going to select one that I created today and release so that way I can print the shortage annex. Put yourself in change mode. Select the order button. We're going to go to the components tab. And as you can see on the components tab, these are the list of the components or the basic issue items that you placed on order. So now that we've done that, we can come up to the top of the page, select order, print, and then order again. And then 2020 material issue slip, that's the one that you would select. Print preview. And as you can see, this is your 2020 material issue slip. This is equivalent to a DA 2062 that you're used to using as a shortage annex. So again, it's not the DA 2062 form that you're used to seeing, but if you see at the top, it has today's date, the material issue slip, that will be your username, the number of pages, and then under the order, we see that 30-character work order number or shortage annex number. Whatever you named it when you created that shortage annex in IW31, in this example, Seaburn ARP7 is the name of this shortage annex. So when this item come in for this Humvee, we will know who to give it to. As you can see, the cable assembly and the chalk block, those are the two items that were annotated as short or missing. So these are the only two items that have populated on this material issue slip. If you take a look at the REL status, once that item is in the release status, that is an indicator for you that these items have been placed on order. If you still see the CRTD status, those items are still created, so no funds have been committed against that item, so they can be placed on order. You can go up to the top of the screen and hit the print icon to print your shortage annex inside of GCSS Army. So I hope you found this video tutorial to be helpful.